Here for some All Mirror Shards. Why am I mashing start? That's not what you mash at the start of this run. Alright, so All Mirror Shards. Our goal is to play the fun part of the game, and not the non-fun parts. Thanks, Simi. Yeah, I hung it up without you even requesting using your channel points. That's a nice flag. Alright. A lot of my practice attempts have been dying to Snowpeak, but I'm really hoping that every one of my attempts just dies to Stallord Skip instead, so let's see. I plan to be on for at least a couple of runs tonight. Thanks, Vernon. How are you doing? And in case you're still here, Semi, I am going to raise the mirror in these attempts. Alright. So, I'm hoping I'll be able to stick with this category until I actually feel like I have a reasonable time. And I think the thing that's going to be helping with that is I'm kind of just doing this for practice, rather than, you know, expecting myself to get a good time or something. I just really need to practice these 4 dungeons, so this is the perfect way to do it. Hope that worked. Cool. I even kicked the camera. Alright, I did a full practice run a couple of days ago and figured out exactly what I needed to practice. I think I've practiced all of it, so let's hope this run goes well. It seems to be a pretty decent Enter Snowpeak. Alright. Will this run live past snowboarding? Yes, it will. Very nice. I'm a big fan of this being right at the start of the run. Alright. Tech skip? Nope. No tech skip. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Definitely a couple more seconds to be saved there. But I think really just the fact that I didn't have to kill any of the keys was really nice. Alright, ice clip. Good ice clip. I tried to do a spin attack, but it didn't work. Alright, I think with a good Dark Hammer I can gold this. Yes, Stallord Skip is allowed for all Mirror Shards. And I will be going for it in this run. That's actually most of why I'm doing this run. Well, that's a rip. Yeah, Stallord Skip is allowed for all Mirror Shards, but there's a little rules debate that's been pushed to the side, but we'll get to eventually, about whether or not you need to raise the mirror after defeating or skipping Stallord. Because that's the actual moment that you get the Mirror Shard, so it makes sense to allow it, but none of the runs, or to require it, but none of the runs on the leaderboard did it. So, I'm going to be raising the mirror in this run, just to be safe. Those are where the equips are, yep. Very solid. I should have equipped Hull and Chain too. Alright, run could die in like 15 seconds, so I missed the next LJA. That would be one way to miss it. And a double hand grab. Very nice. Thanks for the good luck, Nico. Alright, I haven't learned the proper strat here, so I'm just going to do what I know. Alright. In my practice runs, I was always getting to Blizzeta with like 1 heart, and it was super monk-ass, but this run looks pretty good. Alright. Thanks, Fernan. Nice bonk. It's kind of weird that I like rolled into the wall for a little bit before actually bonking. Apparently, just rolling up there is faster than a brake slide, which is really boring. Alright, let's hope for a good Blizzeta. Yeah, take that. Not quite what I was looking for. Nor was that. Okay. Okay, first phase. If I really wanted, I could do the Isle strat and try to destroy some of those ice spikes before. Okay, very bad Blizzeta. Might still save time. Probably will still save time. I have no idea what happened in my PB. I don't know why I rolled. There was no need to. Blizzeta wasn't great, but the rest of Snowpeak was pretty good. Now we've got Arbiters next, and Arbiters is never very good for me. Let's hope that changes. Like, I consistently lose about 30 seconds in the Poes segment. I missed the gainer, dude. Big set. So, hopefully I'll be able to get practice in that and be able to save some time. Yeah, 8:06 is my best there. I've seen as fast as like 7:33. Alright, I will get the heart container just because I'm at 2 hearts, and Arbiters is scary. I missed it, dude. You're supposed to just hold left and roll and then throw the ball and chain, and you're supposed to hit it with that, but it didn't work. Alright, 1450. Alright. Whoa, my split spell Blizzeta. Wrong. I need to fix that. That is definitely not the correct spelling of Blizzeta. I know because I fixed that on all of the ZSR pages. Alright, the only reason we do Snowpeak before Arbiters is because if we do Arbiters first, Ashe is going to be at the Snowpeak entrance, and there's a cutscene that loses some time. So, we do Snowpeak first, so that then we can head to Arbiters. Without any delays. Similarly, we do City in the Sky before Temple of Time, because then Chad isn't there. So, I have the Zora armor. That's one of the things we can have on this file. And the only point in the run where I want to use it is swimming from this tower to Fire's Cannon. So I'm just going to equip it for that swim, and then I'm going to immediately unequip it because, well, really the reason is because my visual cues for Stallord Skip, some of them involve, like, Link's foot, and I have no idea if the flippers change the visual cue or anything. It might actually be faster to just go as Wolf and go around, rather than equipping and unequipping. But, whatever. Alright, Arbiters is one of the hardest dungeons in the game to do right. Especially with two tricks that were once considered TAS only. Among other things. Stallord Skip and Stallord Skip. So, hopefully that all goes well. I'm a little nervous because in both of my practice runs, Stallord Skip did not go well. I got it like 6th try. But I got it first try in practice today, so maybe it'll work. I got a new graphics card recently, and it's just shocking to look over and see, like, my CPU usage go down as much as it has. Before, when I streamed, my CPU usage was at like 50%, and now it's at 6%. It's just bizarre. Alright, I want Boomerang and Clawshot. You, Boomerang on X. Thanks, Beast. Yar back at ya. It is not very common to miss the auto spin, but all right. I'm going for Stallord Skip. I'm doing this run so I can practice doing Stallord Skip in runs. And I'm already nervous. Okay, that's better. This is the first time I've streamed in 60 frames per second, so it's entirely possible to have an internet issue. I should go back to the days of when I streamed with 420 bitrate. Those were the days. Those were not the days. Those days sucked. How many seconds per minute? I don't know, I'm not a physicist. I'm not a physician either. I equipped that over the wrong thing. Okay, a good Poes split would save about 30 seconds. Over my PB. Over my best, actually. I don't know about my PB. Hope it goes well. Hi, Moldorms. I'm just going to drone. That was the Moldorm's fault, not mine. I doubted. Alright, I am not saving 30 seconds on this split. I'll keep going though. I just need to hold up instead of trying to adjust. Oh boy. This is why I need to practice. After this, I want Lantern and Ball and Chain, I think. It isn't. So, this was originally meant as practice for all dungeons. So in theory it would be what all dungeons had at MDH. But we also have the Zora armor, which I don't think it would have had at the time. Adam was trying to push to also have fairy tears, but that was decided. It was decided that that was not what we should do. The old manip still works. So we also have the bow, because beating Temple of Time without the bow is not very possible. I want to say this category popped up in like 2013 or 2014, which would mean that unless all dungeons did no EMS at that time, you would normally do Goron Mines after Arbiters, because that's how you'd get in, is the spinner. So I don't think it's even accurate to say it's what all dungeons would have at MBH. It's a complicated category. No hidden skills except for Ending Blow. I don't need the rupee. I have 300 rupees already. Oh, let's see if I can bonk. I couldn't. I could not bonk. I forgot to add a spinner segment. I have no idea what my Stallord Skip was like in PB. Hey, I actually got that strat. I've never gotten that in a run before. Very pog. Good old Speedrun. That being said, I'm fully prepared to botch human movement later. Alright. That went okay. Alright, instead of saving 30 seconds, I lost 44. Pog. Okay, in this segment, Stallord Skip and Stallord Skip, and much more. Yeah, pacifist. That would be possible. A true pacifist Arbiter's Grounds with the Poes slide, Death Skip, and Stallord Skip. That would be quite the IL. Well, I suppose low transforms has to do that, so... Low transforms is pure pacifist Arbiters. You know how I said I was gonna botch human movement? Yeah, that's how bad I botched it, I forgot to do it. I don't think Spinner is required for Stallord Skip, but it is required to get to Stallord. Yeah, I've had that thought before. Like, could we eventually have a spinnerless? And Moonjump could do it. But no other category could. Moonjump also has very easy full Poes skip. And very easy Stallord Skip. Chained movements. The first thing that came to my mind was the fact that if you like Clawshot a target and then activate Moonjump, it just clips you through the ceiling. Very useful in skipping floors and cable ordeals. Really? Alright. I thought I was late on that. The letters. Oh, I suppose probably the optimal way to do it would be to equip Zora armor while swimming to Fire's tower, and then unequip it there in that save. I don't think I would have any problems with that. I was considering just making a new file that has Zora armor equipped at the start. I don't think there would be a problem with the rules with that. But then you have to go through Snowpeak with Zora armor on, and that's scary. Alright, Stallord Skip, here we go. The bomb boost is the least consistent part of the trick for me. Which is not normal as far as I can gather. It's going well, JD. How are you? Just about to do monk-ass trick. Well, maybe you should eat. Alright, I need to remember that I have bombs on Y, not Clawshot. Alright, got the first part. Really? I don't think he was angled far enough. Got the second part. Stallord somehow didn't hit me. Let's go! 403, holy cow! That was a really good skip. Yeah, it took like 3 weeks to practice that, and it's worked. The trick really isn't that bad. It's 3 separate tricks, and at first the second part, the L slide, the pillar clip, whatever you want to call it, was really hard for me, but once you figure out what you're doing there, it's just very consistent. The CAD, once I got a few tips from Dean Machine, and then from the Wildebeest spreadsheet, I was able to figure that out pretty consistently. And then the bomb boost is just timing, and it's 3 frames. So it's not that bad, but the fact that it's just 3 semi-difficult tricks in one makes it kind of bad. Alright, so none of the runs on the leaderboard raise the mirror. So what am I doing raising the mirror? Well, that's the point where you actually get the mirror shard according to the game. So since this is all mirror shards, it just makes sense to actually get the mirror shard. And then you ask, why am I going to City in the Sky rather than to Temple of Time? Isn't that the next dungeon? Well... if you go to Temple of Time first, then Shad's here and you can't clip into the statue. Which is pretty slow. Okay, now I can warp. Alright, thanks, Minda. I don't understand the whole you can't warp in midair thing. It would be kind of fun to go and do all of Ilia's memory quests. But considering this is all dungeons based, I don't think that would be very necessary. That you can. You can just not turn in the Ilia's charm and make it the horse collar. You can go straight to Shad. That's all you can skip as far as I'm aware. Thanks, Heartbeats. And GG on the TPHD Glitchless Hundo run. So, the record is 116. That's 10 minutes faster than my PB. Pretty sure the record didn't do Stallord Skip. I lost 2 minutes in Arbiters from, well, maybe only like a minute and a half from Poe 1 Skip and Stallord Skip. But I still have quite a bit that I can make up in the rest of the run. I also lost like a minute to Blizzeta. Blizzeta was not good this run. I am a little surprised that didn't pick up the Yuka. Close enough. I am close enough, cool. Nice bonk. I'm quite surprised, actually, at how well this run is going. In my practice runs, I was very behind at this point. In a bunch of the routes on ZSR, instead of double Clawshots, it said dual Clawshots. But not like dual, the synonym of double. It was D-U-E-L. I saw that and realized it had said that for years, and I didn't even think about it. But now I just realized we've been fighting with Clawshots for all this time. Dueling Clawshots. The real duel is whether the Clawshots go on Y or X. I don't even really know the answer to that question myself. One Clawshot on Y, one Clawshot on X. That sounds beautiful. If you did get the double Clawshots before the Clawshot somehow, you would have both. It wouldn't... They're in different item slots. So you could do that. But then you'd have triple Clawshots. I don't know what you do with triple. Probably just do the star game really fast. Alright. I need to try to not die. No, just one for the third hand. I don't know if I did successfully equip the iron boots there. It didn't help me because I equipped them on like the last frame. Alright, so the amount of time I am ahead is a little misleading. Because I raised the mirror in this segment. And also, potentially because I used to split for Arbiters when I warped away, rather than when I went out of Stallord's room. And I don't know if these splits did that or not. I think they do, but only marginally. It's not something I've tested, but it feels faster. Okay. I have one heart. Let's just get this first try. Just like that. Only lost 14 seconds, and my PB didn't raise the mirror. Nice. Alright. Also, my PB was before we had a consistent setup for Door of Time Skip. So as long as I don't mess up the setup, I'll save a bunch of time there. Good aiming today. I need to add more splits. Avoided taking fall damage there, very nice. Oh, in one of my practice runs, that Kargarok just got right in my way, and I hit it like 3 times with the Clawshot before it was sufficiently out of the way. And then I found out that I was targeting too low on the wall and had to redo it all. Very solid. Alright, that was pretty okay. Alright, let's skip the cutscene. Dang. Rob shot. Named after infamous speedrunner Rob West, which most people in the community wouldn't recognize these days. I have Iron Boots on X this run. Fancy. It's just because JD's watching. I know JD prefers Iron Boots on X. With and without the boots. Good to know. It does slow you down to climb a ladder with the Iron Boots on, though. I know that one. I don't remember by how much, though. Thanks for the good luck, Peter. It will be needed on Armogohma. Trying to think of if there are any other really random things in Temple of Time, but I don't think there are. Other than, like, the spiders. But those are minimal. Well, thank you, and you enjoy your evening too. For a second I thought that was taking suspiciously long, and I looked back to see if I had actually pressed A successfully. I guess I'm just paranoid. Pretty clean segment. A couple of hiccups, but not really that bad. I'm gonna get the heart container. Because spiders are scary. Dang, not some one city. Next run. Okay. Temple of Time is certainly not my favorite dungeon. It's better with Dora time skip, but it's still not great. I'm not a fan of the music at all. But hopefully it won't be too hard. In practice, though, the hardest thing was getting into Temple of Time. I was failing this bomb boost a lot. They speak such a weird language in The City in the Sky. I don't think I could ever learn it. They write with, like, circles and triangles. Alright. This was the part I was actually failing a lot. Perfect. We just saved, like, 4 minutes over my practice run. I'm really not sure about the lore surrounding The City in the Sky, how the Yucca came to be. Why there's a mirror shard up there, when, you know, how would Zant get up there, you know? Who even scattered the mirror shards? I know Zant broke the mirror, but... was it he that actually spread them? Put them in their places? I rolled very poorly there. I was mentally preparing for someone to make fun of me for not knowing the proper path through Grove 2. I don't know if this is a proper path or not. But then I remembered, like, Hundo doesn't even do this pathing anymore. Where are you? There you are. There was a tree blocking my vision. I hit the puppet. I just hit the puppet, dude. Alright. Not bad. Oh, this is the part where I admit to Bewildebeest that I haven't seen his tutorial on warp portals. Knowing full well that he does it different than I do here. Midna's in the wall, no! All speedruns should be identical. I agree. We should all be TAS. My rolling was actually okay there. Very nice. Alright, there we go. And I don't have jump strike, so I can't do the bomb boost. Big sad. It's not even a bomb boost, it's just moon boots. Cool. Oh yeah, with all of the RNG manipulation. One game I've considered learning the speedrun for is Earthbound. And Earthbound isn't exactly the same the whole run, but it is for portions. You do RNG manipulation for portions. That and Chrono Trigger. Alright, Clawshot and Lantern. Where is the Clawshot? Clawshot is first. I'm blind. There's also, like, isn't there, like, Barney's hide-and-seek adventure or something that, literally you can beat the game without a controller? It just beats itself for you. I was inside the Los Altos when I Clawshot there. Very interesting viewpoint. Really, Poes there. Nice. Alright. This room's easy. Really? Am I too far back? I am too far back. I was not too far back. I lied. I forgot that this room existed. Gonna be completely honest. That time the Lizalfos was behind me when I shot. I wonder if it's possible to get pushed into the wall and then clipped out of bounds by the gate. Really? That didn't get it either? I didn't skip the cutscene. I mean, it doesn't really skip the cutscene. It just plays it later. That Helmasaur hit me after it was dead. Cool Helmasaur. I was hoping to get the animation cancel there, but I didn't. And okay, it ended up in an okay spot. Alright, world record is finishing in 2 minutes-ish. I will not quite be finishing in 2 minutes-ish. Cool. That was the entire reason I transformed a wolf, and it didn't work. That actually got it. I was not expecting it to. I imagine those hearts are the best to get when I'm scaring people in the chat. Pretty sure you can do this fight quicker with ball and not. I mean, you can do it quicker with ball and chain, but with the bomb arrows. I need to learn that strat. Losing time. Decent segment, though. Alright, door of time skip. Let's do this. As a fun little fact, I was the first person ever to get door of time skip with just one roll. The day it was found, I just spent the entire night grinding and got one roll once. Now we've got fancy setup. There was one other person that got one roll on the same night, but I think I got it slightly earlier. Alright, Armogohma time. That was one too many pauses. One too many start presses. 2. 3. What? Is this an EBF issue or something? This is not right. That was very weird. But finally we hit Armogohma. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I feel like I have seen that before, but I don't remember. Either way, very bad fight. Well, at least it's dead. Okay, at least now it's really dead. And there, my friends, is the last Mirror Shard. Midna's gonna tell us we need one more, but she's lying. Listen, the eye was walking. That's just not natural. Although I will admit the bombing might have been excessive. Am I saving time with that fight? No, I'm not. Not quite. 121.43. First All Mirror Shards run with Stallord Skip. And with Raising the Mirror. GG. That didn't even bump me up a place on the leaderboards. The next place up is 117. Thanks for the G's. Before I start a new run, I just want to mention that the way you enter Temple of the Time from the backside, you just have to hit it and then mash A. And it works every time. That was found really early on, if you browse the SDA forums.